Categorize your goals, building a life that works as a whole. Most people spend a great deal of time thinking about what they want, but very little time organizing those desires into a clear picture of the life they are trying to create. As a result, they often achieve success in one area while neglecting another. They may become financially successful but feel lonely. They may have strong relationships but struggle with their health. They may excel professionally while feeling spiritually empty. True fulfillment comes from balance. Success is not simply about achieving one goal. It is about creating progress across the areas of life that matter most. This is why one of the most important exercises in personal development is categorizing your goals. Once you have written down all your goals, begin dividing them into different areas of your life. This process helps you see where your attention is concentrated and where it may be lacking. Although people may categorize their goals differently, 6 major categories are commonly used because they cover the most important dimensions of a meaningful life. Financial and material goals. Financial goals relate to your income, savings, investments, possessions, career advancement, and overall financial security. These goals provide the resources necessary to support yourself and those who depend on you. Examples include earning a specific annual income, starting a business, purchasing a home, building an emergency fund, becoming debt-free, investing for retirement. Money itself is not the ultimate goal. Rather, money provides freedom, options, security, and the ability to contribute more effectively to others. Financial goals should be meaningful enough to motivate you while remaining realistic enough to inspire action. Family and personal goals. At the end of life, people rarely regret not spending more time at the office. More often, they regret not investing enough time in the people they love. Examples include strengthening your relationship with your spouse or partner, spending more quality time with your children, improving communication with family members, creating family traditions, becoming a more patient and understanding person. Examples include developing public speaking skills, reading a certain number of books each year, mastering a professional skill. Growth creates confidence. Every new skill you acquire expands your possibilities and strengthens your belief in your own potential. Spiritual goals. Spiritual goals focus on purpose, meaning, values, and inner peace. They help answer questions such as, why am I here? What do I stand for? What kind of person do I want to become? For some people, spiritual goals involve religious practices such as prayer, worship, or studying sacred texts. For others, spirituality may involve meditation, self-reflection, gratitude, service, or living according to deeply held principles. Examples include developing a daily prayer habit, practicing gratitude consistently, living with greater integrity, strengthening faith, spending time in reflection and meditation. Spiritual goals provide direction when external circumstances become difficult. They help create stability during periods of uncertainty. Health and fitness goals. Your health affects every aspect of your life. No amount of success can fully compensate for poor physical well-being. Many people postpone caring for their health because they are busy pursuing other goals. Unfortunately, neglecting health eventually limits the ability to enjoy every other success. Examples include losing excess weight, building strength and endurance, improving sleep quality, eating healthier foods, reducing stress levels, completing a fitness challenge. Your body is the vehicle through which you pursue all your ambitions. Taking care of it is not selfish, it is essential. Social and community goals. Human beings are social creatures. We thrive when we feel connected to something larger than ourselves. Social and community goals focus on contribution, friendship, networking, and making a positive impact on the lives of others. Examples include volunteering regularly, joining community organizations, building stronger friendships, mentoring others, supporting charitable causes, expanding professional networks. Contributing to others often brings a level of fulfillment that personal achievement alone cannot provide. Why balance matters. Imagine a wheel with 6 spokes representing these 6 areas of life. If one spoke is significantly shorter than the others, the wheel becomes unstable. No matter how fast you move forward, the ride becomes rough. Life works the same way. When all areas are receiving attention and progress, you experience greater satisfaction, confidence, and peace of mind. Balance does not mean giving equal time to every area every day. Rather, it means ensuring that no important area is neglected for long periods. The goal is continuous progress, not perfection. Organize your goals, turning dreams into priorities. After identifying goals in each area of your life, the next step is organizing them according to importance. Many people fail not because they lack goals, but because they lack focus. They attempt too many things at once and spread their energy so thin that nothing receives enough attention to produce meaningful results. Prioritization solves this problem. Begin by reviewing each category and ranking your goals from most important to least important. Ask yourself, which goal would make the biggest positive difference in my life? Which goal aligns most closely with my values? Which goal creates opportunities for other goals? Which goal would I regret not pursuing? This process forces you to think clearly about what truly matters. The power of choosing the chief aim. Among all your goals, there is often one goal that stands above the rest. This is your major definite purpose. It is the goal that, once achieved, makes many other goals easier or more attainable. For example, building a successful business may improve your finances, confidence, lifestyle, and ability to contribute to others. Completing a degree may increase career opportunities and earning potential. Improving your health may increase your energy and productivity across every area of life. Your chief aim becomes the central organizing principle around which other activities revolve. Many extraordinary achievements throughout history began when someone committed themselves completely to a single overriding objective. The challenge is not identifying dozens of goals. The challenge is identifying the one goal that deserves the majority of your attention right now. Why most people never reach their potential. One of the greatest obstacles to success is divided attention. Every day, people are pulled in countless directions by distractions, obligations, entertainment, social media, and competing priorities. As a result, they remain busy but make little progress. Productivity is not about doing more things. It is about doing the most important things consistently. When you know your highest priority goal, decision-making becomes easier. Opportunities can be evaluated according to whether they move you closer to your objective or further away from it. Clarity eliminates confusion. Focus and concentrate. The force multiplier of achievement. Once your chief aim has been identified, the next challenge is maintaining focus. This is where many people struggle. The modern world rewards distraction. Notifications compete for attention. Endless streams of information constantly interrupt concentration. As a result, focused effort has become increasingly rare. Yet focus remains one of the most powerful forces available to human beings. Concentration is the ability to direct your mental, emotional, and physical resources toward a single objective for an extended period. Every major accomplishment in history has required it. Scientists, entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, inventors, and leaders achieve extraordinary results because they commit themselves to mastering one area rather than scattering their efforts across many. The magic of deep focus. When you focus intensely on a goal, several remarkable things begin to happen. First, your mind becomes more aware of opportunities connected to that goal. You notice resources, ideas, people, and possibilities that previously escaped your attention. Second, your confidence begins to grow because consistent action creates evidence of progress. Third, momentum develops. Small victories accumulate into larger victories. Progress creates motivation. Motivation fuels further progress. The cycle strengthens itself over time. Persistence separates winners from everyone else. Many people begin with enthusiasm, but abandon their goals when obstacles appear. Challenges are inevitable. Delays are inevitable. Failures are inevitable. What separates successful people from unsuccessful people is not intelligence, talent, or luck. Often, it is persistence. Focused individuals understand that temporary setbacks are part of the process. Instead of quitting, they adjust, learn, and continue moving forward. Great achievements rarely happen overnight. They happen because someone refuses to stop. Make your goals measurable and time-bound. A goal without measurement is merely a wish. A goal without a deadline is merely an intention. To transform a dream into a practical objective, it must be measurable and time-bound. Why measurement matters? Measurement creates clarity. Compare these two statements. I want to save more money. I want to save $10,000 within the next 12 months. The second statement is significantly more powerful because progress can be tracked. You always know where you stand. Measurement turns vague desires into concrete targets. Examples include: lose 15 kilograms. Read 24 books this year. Earn $50,000 in additional income. Complete a certification program within 6 months. Specific numbers create accountability. The importance of deadlines. Deadlines generate urgency. Without deadlines, people tend to postpone action indefinitely. A deadline encourages planning, prioritization, and consistent effort. The deadline should be ambitious enough to challenge you while remaining realistic enough to be achievable. An unrealistic deadline creates discouragement. An overly comfortable deadline creates complacency. The ideal deadline stretches your abilities while remaining attainable. Break big goals into smaller milestones. Large goals can feel overwhelming. For this reason, successful people divide major objectives into smaller milestones. Instead of focusing solely on a 3-year goal, identify monthly and quarterly benchmarks. For example, goal: build a successful business. Year 1, develop product and acquire first customers. Quarter 1, complete business plan. Month 1, conduct market research. Week 1, interview potential customers. Suddenly, a massive goal becomes manageable. Every small accomplishment creates momentum toward the larger objective. Reward yourself along the journey. Achievement should not be all sacrifice and struggle. Human beings respond positively to rewards. When rewards are attached to goals, motivation increases significantly. Rewards provide something enjoyable to anticipate while working through difficult periods. Designing effective rewards. The best rewards are meaningful and proportionate to the achievement. Examples include: a special dinner after reaching a milestone, a weekend getaway after completing a major project, new equipment after achieving a fitness goal, a family vacation after reaching a financial objective. The reward does not need to be extravagant. Its purpose is to acknowledge progress and reinforce positive behavior. Involve the people around you. Many goals become easier when family members and loved ones are involved. When everyone understands the goal and benefits from its achievement, support naturally increases. A spouse may offer encouragement. Children may become excited about shared rewards. Friends may help maintain accountability. Success is often a team effort. Final thoughts. The quality of your life is largely determined by the quality of the goals you set and the consistency with which you pursue them. Categorizing your goals helps create balance. Organizing them creates clarity. Prioritizing them creates focus. Concentrating on them creates momentum. Measuring them creates accountability. Deadlines create urgency. Rewards create motivation. Most importantly, choosing one major goal gives your life direction. When you know exactly what you want, why you want it, when you want it, and how you will measure progress, you gain a level of purpose that many people never experience. Success is rarely the result of chance. More often, it is the result of clear goals, focused effort, disciplined action, and persistent commitment over time. Every meaningful achievement begins with a decision. The decision to choose a destination, the decision to commit, the decision to begin. And the best time to begin is now.